Namaste, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across the planet, around the world. My name is Greg Prescott from N5D.com. Today I'll be joined by the beautiful and vivacious Allison Janes, who will be giving this week's tarot card predictions, readings for Pisces for the week of May 11th through the 17th. And before we get into it, I just want to share something real quick and then we'll get into it. But yeah, we have these amazing shirts on n5d.net that if you want to help support the channel, you can do so by these. They're amazing. This is a new one, as a matter of fact, Divine Balance. It combines the blue of the divine masculine, the pink of the divine feminine. So yeah, it's a new one. This is also a new one. It's the ice dye. It's what I'm wearing right now. I'll be making more tomorrow as well. So we'll have all sizes of that. Plus the this one as well. This one uses each two different chakra gemstones in each of the chakra colors. So it's loaded with energy on top of the 99.9% quartz crystal sand that's in all the shirts. But that quartz crystal sand magnifies the energy of each chakra stone. So it's a very powerful shirt. Then we also have these chakra gemstone shirts for the throat chakra and crown chakra. Any one of these shirts will give you amazing dreams. So check them out. Also check us out on N5D Patreon. That's patreon.com/N5D if you want to help support the channel, because as you know, we are heavily shadow banned and any support is greatly appreciated. Links are below. Lastly, I would just want to remind you guys to be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so you Pisceans are here because you know that Pisces is your sign, but you also have a moon and a rising. So for example, Allie is a Pisces, she's a Sag moon and a Libra rising. So you'd want to check out all three of those. So I want Allie to explain the difference before we get started between a group reading and an individual reading, and then she can jump right into your reading. So without any further ado, here's the beautiful Allison Janes. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the big difference between a private sitting and one of these is that I can make the reading your own. So I can, if you've got kind of different personalities, you know, you've got an Aquarian or a Pisces, that you can have a really outgoing Pisces person, you can have an introvert Piscean, you can have a person who is, I don't know, 83 years old to a person who is 23. And so I have to adapt what I'm predicting for all of those different types of people. Whereas when I'm reading for one person in front of me, I'm actually tuning into just their energy. So it's more precise, it's more accurate, and you know, I can also find out what it is that you guys want for your reading. You know, do you want me to just go with it and predict? Should just do all the predictions that I can do, covering finances, love, and general, or do you want more of a love life reading where you're trying to find out what's going on in a person that you care about, what's going on in their head, their heart, the root of it all? So yeah, it's a lot different, but I think it's much better. Okay, so I'm going to go straight on to what's happening with Pisces. Okay, so this one is for me as well. So a typical Pisces, they're scatty, they are bubbly, they usually hide what's really going on behind a face saying everything's okay, when sometimes it's not, because they don't want to worry other people. Sometimes they will be absolute adamant about not doing something, and then because everybody else is saying that they're doing it, they tend to go with the flow. Okay, so they will then change their mind or go with it and say they can be easily convinced to do other things. They are, yeah, so I think that's kind of where you go with Pisces, I think. So what I'm going to do is find out what's going on at the beginning, at the middle, and end of each week. Well, end of this week for Pisceans. Okay. So, okay, so what's happening at the beginning of the week for you? There's going to be a bit of, I'm seeing lots of things being cleared out and sorted. Going through either bills or paperwork, going through drawers and cupboards and wardrobes, and, you know, everything that could be sorted out, I feel will be. Okay, it's like there's a mission to get straight. Also, I see that there is a forward planning situation linking with your ambitions. It's like you're already doing well, you just want to do better. So it's a bit like projecting your energy and projecting your thoughts to the next phase of a project. And I think that's why that you're needing to get organized with everything else, because you know it's going to get very busy. Okay, so it's kind of like the rest or the stillness before the big event, whatever that big event is. I can see that you're needing to set up some boundaries, make sure that everything is okay within the boundaries. So if you can see kind of a running theme going on there, it's the organization and the feeling that things are going to get busy or change in some way, and wanting to be prepared for that. Okay, so financially, so Pisceans, financially, the beginning of the week, things coming to people who has put the energy in. So whatever energy you have put out to the universe, you're going to reap back the rewards from that. So it all depends on how much goodness you've done, basically. So it's a bit like everybody is getting, you know, payback. Okay. So if you've done bad things, then there could be some payback. If you've done good things, there's going to be some payback. So if you think about the balance of life, okay, and I don't know why this is all kind of coming to a pinnacle point, but I am seeing this in lots of different readings that I'm doing, not just the astrology ones here, but the private ones I've been doing as well. So a lot of them are kind of going through the same theme, which is organization, getting ready for the big thing, and not quite knowing what the big thing is. So Pisces, it's very strong within your sign, the beginning of this week. Okay, so I'm seeing something to do with the pregnancy announcement, or there seems to be talks about children, or and you know, people and families. It's kind of like a family feeling around, and complications linked with a love life situation. Now, because this is in the financial sector of this reading, I have to then try and translate what the Empress means financially and what the Lovers means financially. So the Empress on a financial level, which would mean what I just said, which is the harvest is coming. Okay, everything is coming to fruition. I'm going to show you the card because it is an absolutely beautiful card. These are the Grand Lux Tarot cards. But look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Okay, so you can see why I would see that harvest is there. okay, linking with finances. And then we've got the Lovers card, which is complications. So if I said that there is an abundance coming your way, but there is a bit of a complication, okay, something is complicated or something needs to be sorted out in order for this abundance to come flowing into your life. So that may be why you're kind of tying up loose ends and making sure that everything is organized and sorted, okay? There may be a subconscious feeling about that you need to get this done. Linking to you emotionally. So emotionally, joy and happiness. So there's lots of fun elements around you Pisceans, the beginning of the week. And again, it's like, I know I'm repeating myself, but this is for you. It basically means it's time to write the happy ever after. So stop thinking about the past, start looking into the future. Don't keep talking about the past and regurgitating pain and upset, because it's not going to do you any good. So if I said to you that there is a lot of manifesting energy going on around you, and if you start to see numbers, angel numbers, 111, 222, 333, if you start seeing these numbers, then you have to quickly think about what you're thinking about. Make sure that you're thinking on a positive level, because if you're not, it's like they're gonna, spirit are doing a screen, or angels are doing a screenshot on your thoughts at that particular time. So put into place something positive quickly, because it's time to move forward with a higher vibration. I feel that on a spiritual level, everything that you've experienced and done in your life and from now on, you need to quickly find what you've learned about it. Why? What was the purpose of this encounter or meeting or experience? Why did I feel so upset about this, but not about that? You know, what was my motives behind behaving like this and behind that? So, you know, that's kind of what they're asking you to do. And this is a way of becoming more enlightened. Now, I don't know why they're pushing you, Pisces, more than they're pushing any other sign at the moment. But this is quite strong. So it's a bit like you're on a test. It's like you've got an exam at the moment, Pisces. So, like I said, I don't know why. I'm just picking it up. Okay, so this is the middle of this week for Pisces. So, to do with obstacles that may have been in your way on an ambition level, there's a way of getting out of this, but you will have to act in a, it's like tippy-toe around a person or a situation in order to get out of it. So I feel that there's going to be some tricky encounters that you're going to have very careful wording. You're going to have to put your actress head on or actor's head on and be the person that is needed in order to get what it is that you need from the situation that you're in. So if there has been an ambition that you want, but you can't get to it because of this thing that's in the way, then be very nice to that thing that's in the way, or the person who owns the thing that's in the way. I know that I'm not explaining that very well, but I think you get what I'm trying to say. Because as soon as you get this obstacle out of the way, you are then on track for this, which is the world, which is everything is turned out the way it was supposed to. So I think that this, by the middle of this week, you will have, it's like the finalization of the task, of the exam, of the lesson that you are experiencing. So it's linking around a home, a premises. It could be about your wisdom and knowledge, because the Hermit card has all of those meanings, doesn't it? It has, that can be to do with home, That can be due to you pulling away from life and being in solitude and finding out different elements about yourself. Followed by the Judgment card, which is about maybe an announcement, something that is going to be said or you're going to be told. This can be linked around your home, your work premises, your job. With the Home card, it's tricky when we're on lockdown to think about all the things that this might be, and the things that it couldn't be because of the lockdown. But I'm just going to say that there is some circumstances that are going to be shifting and moving, that are very much set in place, that you're going to find difficult to challenge, okay? A situation that is unfolding around you. But like I said to you, if you can walk on eggshells, does that make sense? And be nice and tippy-toe around the situation, then this is what's coming, the World card, you know, where things are turning out better than you thought. So I think that these two cards are, they're linked, okay? So the Judgment, you know, you don't want to be judged, okay? And why should you be judged? You shouldn't judge yourself either. And this is regarding home and your home life, or your wisdom and what you know. Okay, so make sure that you don't blow something out of proportion. Be very, very certain about what is being said to you. Don't worry unnecessarily until you found out the facts. There's nothing to sacrifice unless you choose to do so. So this is very, very cryptic, but I found that when I do my own readings at home, it is very hard for me to do them, you know, or to understand them when I'm first doing them. When I go away and I'm listening back to them, they make perfect sense. So I just have to sometimes say the words and then see what happens. But so I'm hoping this, do me a favour, Greg, does that make sense, or is that very cryptic, the Pisces one?
I think you nailed it when you said, listen to it later on.
Really?
Yeah, I think that it will make a lot of sense. Okay. It did make sense to me for the most part, but there's parts of it that were cryptic. So yeah, listen back, come back, check it out again, and
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to lay out another couple of cards, okay, because I don't like it when it does crypt. It's only because I'm being a perfectionist on this particular one, because am I clear? Because it's my own sign. Does that make sense? So it's just me. Oh, okay. That's answered it all. So it's all fine. Everything's okay. You've got the victory card, celebration, achievement. You've done it. Well done. And you've dealt with a very sharp-tongued or irritating individual. So whatever that is, okay. So so yeah, that is the middle of this next week. Okay, so by the end of this week, breaking free from restrictions. You see, everything is flowing, everything is good. The Fool card means that you're just going with it. You know what's what. The Nine of Pentacles means that money is at your feet. Everything is, you know, I couldn't have a better combination of cards regarding, you know, that matter that I was talking about. So the middle of the week, you're going to feel as if it's an uphill struggle. By the end of the week, everything will feel so much better. You know, the shackles are off. You are free. You've got excitement all around you regarding, I think, money or finances or work. They're saying that you are very proud of what you've already achieved, and so you should be. And you may have your own announcement to make as well. So financially, we've got, again, another announcement. I'm sorry about this, but that's what I've got. So the Emperor, I just see this as he's reading this out to everybody around him. Okay, so the Emperor. But look at that. So the World card, I mean, we said that if you do that, then you're going to get the World, and this is finishing financially on the World. Okay, so they basically were true to what they said just now. So emotionally, inspirational, a feeling of freedom, you know, being creative, you know, being able to do or be what you want to be. The holding on feeling means that sometimes you're holding on to things that you don't need to hold on to, worried about things that you need to kind of let go. So process that in a way of unnecessary issues. Okay, stop with the worrying. Remember that you will get what you think. Okay, you will also get what you think you deserve. So if you're beating yourself up, then you will receive more of that. If you are thinking, no, you do deserve this, then you will get more of that. So you have to train your mind. Even if you are acting, you have to train your mind to feel like you deserve what you're getting. Poor Greg is yawning away there. So we did it. Yay! It's only 7:15 a.m. here.
And nobody saw that because it was just on speaker view, but you're making it seem like you're bored out of my mind.
I'm just splitting on you, that's all.
It's okay. It's still like 2:13 here, so it's almost 7:15 where you are. You're amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but speaking of amazing, you have an amazing week ahead of you. Why don't you tell us a little about it?
Yes. Okay, so Tuesday evenings while we're on lockdown, I'm still teaching on my Facebook page, Tuesday and Wednesdays. That's Psychic Alley 1-to-1, and that's 7:30 UK time, which is 2:30 Eastern and 11:30 Pacific. And on Thursday evening, I'm with you, which is the 14th of May. This is the first time I've done free readings on yours, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
On Zoom, but this is a bit different.
Yeah, this one's a little different. So it begins at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be $10. You can make payments through the live chat on N5D YouTube channel. And it's going to be longer than what a free reading typically is. So you're going to get like a short mini sample, but longer than a free reading of Allie for $10. So first come, first serve on N5D YouTube channel. Check that out on Thursday, the 14th, May 14th, this week. So
people can ask me a question if they want to. If they want to ask me a question, I can do questions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Awesome. So then Saturday, I'm teaching tarot level 1. I do level 1, level 2, level 3, and professional. So this is level 1. It's on Zoom and it's £10 English pounds, and it's about 12 to 13 pounds dollars, sorry. And it's 11 a.m. until 5 p.m., which is Pacific 3 a.m. and Eastern 6 a.m. start. Perfect. Yes.
Oh, and Sunday evening, every Sunday evening we do a clairvoyant or mediumship evening where you have it's a Zoom meeting, and the medium goes to the people in the audience of Zoom and gives a message from spirit loved ones. This next Sunday, we've got Christina Green, and she's not to be missed, basically. She's a brilliant medium. We usually send her out when we're doing the big events like holiday camps and things like that. She goes there. She's good.
So I've been there for the last 2 weeks, and what I ended up doing was, there's an exchange currency between pounds and dollars. I just gave $7.77. That's the easiest way to do it for me. It's just round it up a little and make it a beautiful number. And for $7.77 today, I had an amazing reading, and you'll get one too when you come next week. Highly recommend it. Check it out. So, is there anything else you would like to cover before we call it a morning?
No, my bed is calling me.
Yeah. Well, we have some manifestations we need to do beforehand, but after that, I'm with you. So I want to thank everybody for joining us here throughout the evening. It's been fun. We'll do this again next week, next Sunday night. So join us here at that point in time. And in the meanwhile, I just want to. Did you have anything?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm hearing things. I'm getting delirious. even more so delirious. Anyway, so on behalf of the beautiful and vivacious Allison Janes from PsychicAlley.net, this is Greg Prescott from in5d.com, wishing you all a beautiful evening and sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste.
Bye.